Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for the upcoming week of February 17th, 2020. Happy birthday, Pisces, on the 18th. And on the 23rd, we have a new moon in Pisces. Oh, goodness gracious. So new moons, of course, bring new beginnings, the beginning of new cycles, new ways of being, new ways of thinking, new ways of living, shedding the old skin. But with it being in Pisces, these new beginnings can be hazy. They may not be as decisive as you think. They may not even be as obvious as you think, or as you would like. There could also be some false starts, right? Some things where you're like, I think I just got this, right? It could be a job, you're like, I think I got the job, or I think we together, right? I think they said that. Because things under Pisces, it's like, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is the planet of illusions, right? And things can just be not as they seem, right? It does not necessarily mean they're bad. That just could be like you're not seeing the whole picture, because Pisces generally only see, they like to live, they have to balance between living in reality and living in the illusion, right? And that's what makes them immensely creative and imaginative. But at the same time, living in the earthly plane, there has to be a balance to that, because otherwise you end up bringing in energies that you didn't intend. What are the major things for my water signs for the upcoming week of February 17, 2020, please? That's an interesting combination. Okay, angel number 968. Look it up, water signs, see if it resonates with you. This also, there's a lot of orange in these cards, and orange is the sacral chakra. So dealing with your femininity, look at that, creativity, making sure that you are doing things, that you're not overworking yourself, making sure that you are in receptive mode, that you are allowing things to come to you, that you are creating, because that's the positive side of all this Piscean energy, right? It rules beauty and art. So making sure that you are honoring those aspects of yourself as well. There's money here, endings. Look at that, how we got a new moon, and the first card is a 9 bamboo willow. I told you things could be topsy-turvy, right? This is a new moon reading, yet the first card is a 9 bamboo willow. So this is healing, things coming to completion. Medicine is coming to me. Wrapping up these cycles. That's the main focus of all of this. Like for this new moon, they want you to wrap up these cycles. They want you to heal, water signs, because that's what ultimately it's all about. It's about resilience, but healing as you're being resilient. Because one without the other is pointless, right? If you just keep getting back up and you just keep getting battered, and that's good, but you're not healing, your wounds aren't healing, then ultimately that's not going to lead you nowhere, right? But at the same time, if you keep healing and you just sit down, right, like I'm just gonna stay here and heal, then you didn't win, you lost, you gave up. 6 circles peach, about beauty and romance in the family. This is about healing, like healing, I told you that, healing your divine feminine energy, healing issues around money and relationships, abundance, lack mentality, healing issues could be with women, with a younger girl. Wow, look at that. She's right next to the tiger, 8 circles tiger, which is definitely all about money and aggression. Some of y'all could be dealing with the Aries. Could be a situation where she's the gentler one and he's more aggressive, but this could also be within you. It's not always external, y'all. It ain't always external. Usually it starts internally. That's because how can it produce itself externally if it ain't start within you first? So there could be a call for you to balance money, going to get it versus letting it come to you, or creating it, right? Not creating it through hard work, but using your talents, your divine feminine energy, beauty, things like that to make it happen. It could also be healing a relationship between a younger girl and a more authoritative or bigger male. The insect, this is the first time that's come up. Wow, and the peach repeated herself. This, I haven't seen the insect card in, I'm not sure, maybe last week, maybe, but this, no other reading has had the insect card. So 7 circles insect, heavy emphasis on money, but make sure that you are not working to avoid healing, bam, trying to distract yourself. Make sure that you are not on 2 different pages with somebody, right? Like y'all working on something that's supposed to be a joint venture, but you doing your own thing and they doing their own thing, and you're gonna put it together and it's gonna be a mess, right? Because y'all not in communication. Make sure that you're not working, you're not doing busy work. You're not just dragging your feet, or you're not just doing stuff to stay busy, and you're not really producing anything at all. So that's, the insect card is a very tricky card, because it's like, yeah, we're industrious, yeah, we do all that, but are we getting anything done? Are you listening to the divine? Are you working with the person or entity that you're supposed to be working with? That could even be the universe. Is everybody's voice included in this? Then you got the South card. So this is beautiful. When y'all come together, when you listen to yourself, this is what you lead to. This card is unequivocal success. There's no other interpretation for it. Happiness, joy. Look how lush everything is. Things going well, or things appearing to not be going well, and they are, right? Because usually when you say, oh, it went south, that's not a good thing. When something goes south, it's down, negative, but not with this card. Again, everything is topsy-turvy under Pisces. 6 circles, peach again. So this is beauty. This is success. Some of y'all could be modeling. This is beauty industry. Success in creating things. Even if this is creating a beautiful home for yourself. Decorating, redecorating. Creating within your home. A loving and family dynamic, right? Creating all of that and working with the universe to do that. But you got to heal first. All that comes out of that healing energy. First and foremost. And y'all got a guardian. Yeah, I got heaven. More completion. A lot of stuff they want y'all to wrap up, water signs. So you got the one bamboo peacock, and she's mature. So you've evolved from this. They want you to make sure that you are balancing your young, youthful, energetic, softer, feminine side with the peacock. Because both of them represent success, but she's just more on her grown. She just know more. She not like just a spring chicken, right? She not just green out here, not really knowing what she doing, just la la la. No, she's gotten success too. She just don't show it. See, the peach card, she's giving her peaches to everybody. Look, I have peaches, and look. But the peacock has evolved and learned, like, no, I'm not gonna show you everything I got. I got this peacock, and that lets you know that I got a little something. But the peacock is also protection. So that represents my status, and she's not giving anything. She's not as giving. So water signs, that could be your message too. Don't just have all of your peaches out for the taking. Don't just be giving your branches to everybody. Yes, you have more than enough, but not everybody is worthy of that. Also, reversed, on the flip, don't be overly selfish. Don't be overly, don't rest on your laurels, right? Because the woodcutter is about working hard. So some of you may be like, oh, I got there. I've achieved what I want to achieve. But the universe is saying, there's still something, right? There's more. There's still more for you to do. Don't get lazy. Make sure that you are working hard. This is also the energy of abundance. So there's still something that they want you to create. Fertility. There's still something left the universe wants you to create. It may not necessarily be a child. It could be another project. It could be something else that they want you to do. There's still work to be done. So they want to make sure that you know that. Next to what? The 3-wine earth, which is all about creativity and joy. Same of this peach energy, but this is balance. This is happiness with your environment. This is being happy in where you stand. This is balancing out the haves and the have-nots. You see, some of these trees have a lot of lush greenery, and others next to them don't. That is the energy that we in. That is the energy. 3 is the energy of joy, yet this is a pretty barren card. So make sure that you are staying grounded. Water signs. Make sure that you are listening to yourself. Some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But they're saying make sure that you are listening to yourself. Don't just be too wispy out in the clouds with Pisces and all of that. That's fun, and she's here, but they also saying, okay, balance that out, because that could go, in a direction that you don't want it to go. 9, wine, heaven. Completions. These 9s just keep coming up for y'all. Look at 6s. Inverted 9s. 9. They just keep popping up. So this is perfection. Things that are ending for you this week are meant to end. They are in divine timing. They are perfect endings. They may seem uncertain, but that's what they want you to think. Like, there's an element of magic here for y'all, water signs. That's what I'm getting. Ooh, there's definitely magic around you. And look, universe got jokes. 8 bamboo mushroom, right? Talking about this authority figure. Talking about you stepping into your power and all of that. And they're saying expected to unexpected. This is something unconventional. Some of y'all could be dealing with Aquarius, maybe, maybe not. Romantic liaisons that you don't expect, relationships that you don't expect, partnerships that you don't expect with an authority figure, right? Or their behavior could suddenly change. A person who was like my way or the highway, or this is how we have to do it, could suddenly be more flexible. The universe is also telling you that you should be more flexible. You should be more open to going with the flow and change and being unconventional. Look at that. How beautiful. Look at all these things. 3, 3, 3, 3. Look at that. Center. Right on the money. Right on the money. That represents success, love, everything landing exactly where it wants to. Here's the problem, though. The last card is a commence card. New beginnings. I told y'all everything was upside down. It's really going to impact y'all, water signs. It really is. Look at this. I told you right now. The fact that the reading started on a 9 for a new moon, I was already like, that's backwards, right? 9 represents endings and healings. That started on that. And look at how it ended. The universe got jokes for y'all, water signs. It ended on commence. I would have loved to have seen these reversed, right? Start and end. But it ended on a start and started on an end. So that's already telling you things ain't what they seem. Things may be a little upside down, a little topsy-turvy, a little uncertain this week. They letting you know that. That's what the energy is in already. People who are usually nice to you could be mean to you, and vice versa. Also, I don't like the fact that the center card, which is a good card, came before the commence card, right? You're supposed to shoot your arrow and then it land. That's what we would have liked to see. But the fact that your arrow landed first means that you could be acting before you think, right? And it's gonna work out, but that eventually. But just be careful of that, specifically when it comes to love. This also could mean a distraction or moving too fast, putting your cart before the horse, right? The arrow is there, but now he's here ready to shoot it. That don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. So be open to these new beginnings. Just don't rush into nothing, y'all. Don't move too fast. Make sure you're taking time out to think. You're not just moving around, tiring yourself out just to get something done. Linking up with people just for the sake of it. Understand that this new moon is going to affect y'all a little differently than it affects all the other signs. And know that. Be prepared for things to be uncertain and a little backwards. But it's a fun energy, though, overall. It's nothing dangerous or bad, or it's just like the universe is like, watch this. All right, Pisces, birthday people. Queen of Hearts. This is a good one. A Queen of Romance. Haha. This generously loving woman is known for her social grace. She may run charities or do volunteer work. In marriage, she is faithful. In home and hearth are where your heart is as well. See me moving too fast? Don't do that. You may introduce a new partner to your family and friends. Reverse. Someone you thought was right for you may prove disappointing when you get to know her. Okay, so there's love here. We saw that in the cards. We saw that. There's also an element of mature love, though. After it started off spring and happy, she eventually was able to evolve into maturity so that she could see things for what they are. And I think it's interesting that it said someone you thought was right may prove disappointing when you get to know them. So that is that whole new moon energy, new moon in Pisces. Oh, these new beginnings, this person is amazing. But then once the energy subsides, you're like, wait a minute. And Mercury's retrograde, so communication ain't what it usually is. So they could forget to tell you that they with somebody. They forget to tell you that they have, something that you already expressed to them would be a deal breaker for you. Forget to tell you the whole truth. So be careful with that. Be careful with people that you meet, particularly romantic partners that you meet right now, because things may not be as they seem. Okay. All right, Cancer. Oh, wow. The same card. I'm going to go ahead and read it again, Cancer. We just got that. Queen of Hearts. It's the same message. A Queen of Romance. This generously loving woman is known for her social grace. She may run charities or do voluntary work. In marriage, she is faithful, and home and hearth are where your heart is as well. You may introduce a new partner to your family and friends. Reverse. Someone you thought was right for you may prove disappointing when you get to know her. Okay, remember, this Queen of Romance could be you. You could be the Queen of Hearts, right? just racking them up and meeting new people. And this is a good thing. This is positive. This is also talking about a person who's a philanthropist, right? A person who gives, and that doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be of your time, right? Doing voluntary work, helping, mentoring, just being a positive energy. You could meet a new person. That's fine. I told you that. But I also said, and what the book also just reiterated, somebody that you think is right for you. So somebody that you meet under the influences of this new moon in Pisces could end up not being what you think they are. Does not necessarily mean that they're a monster and y'all can't talk, or they're a horrible person. It does not necessarily mean in romance. It could be in other aspects of your life as well. But this is saying you can't see the whole truth right now. You saying, well, I'm going with my heart, right? I tell you to go with that. Your intuition, it never lies, right? Water signs are very heartfelt. But guess what? When you're under the influence of Neptune, your heart can there could be an illusion, right? Your heart can mislead you because it may not even be your heart that's pulling on you. It's Neptune telling you, oh, just focus on the positive and focus on your imagination. This person we could build this, but not take into consideration what's already there. Bam. This could be us, but you playing. That song just popped in my head. Last but not least, Scorpio. 2 of diamonds. Diamonds are forever. A momentous love affair. There's love in the area for everybody, whether we want it or not. That's been coming up in all the readings. Someone close will confess his or her true feelings. You may spend a happy weekend away in February. Pleasant company surrounds you and work brings satisfying profits. When the daffodils are in flower, you may hear from someone you have long forgotten. Reversed, an envious person may attempt to undermine you. So love is definitely on the horizon, Scorpio. Definitely. And it seems like a person that you already know, or somebody who's close to you that you probably wouldn't even suspect. Like, oh, that person, right? The last person that you suspect. Oh, and we saw that with the mushroom. Oh, we saw that with the mushroom. That a person could make a move on you. And they could even be a person like a boss or a person in authority, or somebody with some type of sway in your life who they're like, I've been having a crush on you for a long time. You're like, oh, really? I never would have, So that is good. But also, keep in mind, somebody could be coming back from your past, and somebody could be trying to undermine you. All of that with the fact that, again, new moon is in Pisces. So things may not be as they seem. Take it slow. Wade in the water, right? Don't just dive right in. Even though it says a momentous love affair, things that are momentous is just big. It's of the moment. It's over the top. It's ostentatious. It's wow. But sometimes wow factors fizzle out. So, again, that's not to say that this won't last, but it's just saying use your head and your heart. Because keep in mind that we are being governed by Neptune, and we're being governed by all this Piscean energy of illusion and what could be. Okay, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out, people.